All right, what is up, guys? Friday, March the 12th, 2021. Hope you're all doing well here on this Friday. I already see Phil, Todd, Tim Dorn coming in hot with the Fire Frank Martin banter. Love it. Love to see it. Getting us fired up here on a Friday. Again, guys, hope you're all doing well. Appreciate you all tuning in. Horns down. It is officially game day. Gamecocks taking on the Texas Longhorns, first of 3 in this series. Lindsay, what's going on? Hope you're all doing well. Like I said, TGIF. It is a beautiful, glorious day in the city today. Phil, I know you're going to get pissed off. It's a high of 82 today. I'm literally going to go on a bike ride, I think, right after this. Maybe take in Williams-Brice a little bit. Going to be a fun time. But it is beautiful in the city. It is warm. It is a great day. It is a great day. So thank you guys for tuning in. Got a lot to get into. Before we get going, I want to tell you about our friends over at Flex Squad Fitness, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Flex Squad Fitness. And CJ Profit, the man behind it all, he's been a certified personal trainer for 10 years. And the reason, guys, he's so good at what he does is because he's been there, he's done that, he's gone through the grind, he's gone through the struggle, guys. He struggled with his own weight for many years until he eventually lost 85 pounds himself doing the exact same type of training that he does at the gym. And guys, at Flex Squad, they do one-on-one and small group training. Their program's a mix of strength, high-intensity interval training, and endurance training. And the goal is to not only help people look great on the outside, but more importantly, make them stronger and more confident on the inside. And guys, like I said, he's been there, he's done that, and he knows exactly what you're going through. Actually, you know what he's going to do? He's going to put together a custom workout plan, custom nutrition plan. He's going to be there with you every single step of the way, guys, as you guys get going on your fitness journey. Guys, the place changes people inside and out. You're not going to regret walking in the door. You'll probably just wish you did it sooner. And guys, right now, they offer a free week for anyone who wants to try out their classes, or 2 free one-on-one sessions to see what they're all about. Or guys, if you go there right now, tell them Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. You're going to get your first month free, guys. It is an absolute no-brainer. Be sure to check them out if you're in the Columbia area, Chapin area, of course, or in the state of South Carolina. If you're looking for a new personal trainer, a new gym, or simply just to start your fitness journey off on the right foot, be sure to check out our friends, again, CJ Profit, over at Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Again, that's Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Be sure to check them out and tell them that Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. You know what's going on? What is going on? Phil, if you're saying gross to 81-degree weather, my friend, I can't help you. That sounds like a sickness to me, because I wish it was 91 personally. Let's see. Joseph says, I had to take some allergy medicine this morning and it's knocking me out. I put your podcast on from this morning as I go in and out of sleep, but I managed to hear the mini shout out I got. I was shot. Yeah. No, I did give you a little mini shout out there from the Daily Crow stuff last night. I didn't finish recording the show, guys, till like 12:30 last night. So, but again, we love it. Last basketball game, the basketball season has mercifully come to an end. It's finally over. Thank God. And now we can focus and lock in on Gamecock baseball. Game day, South Carolina, Texas. What more do I have to say? I will say, quick reminder, podcast did drop this morning, episode 399. Episode 400 will be on Monday, hopefully celebrating a big series win, or even better yet, a sweep. But episode 399 dropping this morning. Breaking down, giving my full prediction for South Carolina series against the Texas Longhorns. So I give my full prediction. Also, just kind of a reflection and talking about the end of the basketball season. Phil, you bring up something very, very interesting that I want to address really quickly. So you said, got my new email address for that free 3-day Sling subscription. So unless you're seeing something different, that does not exist anymore. That 3-day free trial for Sling does not exist anymore. But do not fear. There is still a way to watch it, and I'm going to tell you how, and it's exactly what I just did. I just tested out. I've got Longhorn Network on my TV right now. Vidgo is doing a trial where basically like the first 2 months are $10 a month or whatever. And again, I know you're going to have to pay. I mean, it is what it is. You either want to watch your team or you don't. So it's $10. I'm literally going to cancel it after the weekend. Like I said, I'm basically paying $10 to watch South Carolina play this weekend. So no, it's not a free trial. Again, I don't know why Sling took it off today. I don't know if they saw the South Carolina fans and our banter and us saying that we wanted to use Sling TV, the free trial, to watch the game. But from what I'm seeing, at least on my end, that is no longer offered. That is no longer an option. So I went ahead, got the VidGo. Yeah, I will put the link. Yeah, it's literally as simple as vidgo.com. And you go to their website and it says subscribe for $10 a month. There you go. So that is the link if you want to listen. If you don't want to pay the $10, that's totally fine, but I'm not missing the series, obviously. So that is the best option that I saw. And again, I already tested out the stream and it worked perfectly. So, they've got a special going on. It's like normally like $55 a month. They're doing $10 per month for the first 2 months. And obviously, I'm just going to cancel it after the series or after the weekend. But that's the best option that I've seen. Because if not, you're going to have to pay $50 through Sling to watch it. Nobody wants to do that. So again, I'm probably going to make a video or something, or just kind of an instructional thing for fans who want to watch the game, and everybody wants to watch the series. And like I said, I would just stream it for you guys, but it would 110% get ripped down. So, it's up to you if you want to, if you want to do it or not. Ashley Cooper says she just signed up for Sling about an hour ago, got the 3 days free. Sorry about that, Ashley. Got the 3 days free, but I don't know. Mine wasn't showing up, and I hit up Sling customer service even, and they said, yeah, it looks like on your browser, we're not offering. They were doing $10 off for the month, but they were not offering the 3-day free trial. So I wasn't about to wait around and wait till this afternoon and last minute this thing. I just went ahead and said, screw it. I'll pay $10. I don't give a damn. So whatever. If you cannot get the 3 days free, you have the option with the VidGo. So at least you got options. So yeah, Tim Dorn. So just because you have Sling doesn't mean you're going to have Longhorn Network. You have to have like the premium sports package. So, and Rhett Godbold brings up another good point. ESPN app. The ESPN app will not play that Texas game. Even if you have ESPN Plus, Longhorn Network is something completely different, because I bought ESPN Plus for $5.99 for the Citadel game and tried to play Longhorn Network, and it wouldn't let you. So do not fall in that trap. I feel like a lot of people are going to wait till the last minute. They're going to go to watch the game, and there's going to be a complete scramble from people as, oh my God, how do I watch this game? I'm telling you right now, either the Sling 3-day trial or VidGo is going to be the best way to go for you. So, or, obviously, if you already got Dish or cable or whatever you got, then good for you. But for those of us that don't, that cut the cord, that's going to be the best way to go. So, Phil, you said you got VidGo. Yeah, like I said, it's $10, man. It's $10 to watch your team play. I think it's worth every penny. So, and obviously, again, for me, I don't really have a choice. Like, I can't just not watch the games, and I wouldn't do that either way. So, but yeah, VidGo is just a streaming service. That's all it is. So, like, I've got Roku TV. I downloaded the VidGo app, logged in, boom, there it is. So, just a streaming service. So, anyways, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we can get into it. I saw the Braves also announced they're allowing 33% capacity. I know we're probably all really fired up for that. I know I'm excited. So there's that good news. Obviously, the series starting, basketball season's over. Thank God. So, yeah, Ronnie Pace says, go to the Empire site and sign up for $9 a month and use your Fire Stick. I haven't, can watch anything I want. Yeah, there's many ways to do it. There's going to be many, many ways to do it. But whatever you're going to do, just find out what you're going to do before tonight, because you certainly don't want to miss those games. That Texas series, you do not want to miss it, guys. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. It is a freaking beautiful day in the city today. I'm like I said, I'm literally planning on right after this. I think I'm gonna go on a bike ride and bike down by old Willie B. So, Austin Kane, Friday, Florida tickets secured. Very good, sir. I should be at all three as well. 7:30 first pitch for the game tonight. 7:30 first pitch. Yep, 7:30 first pitch. Retrick Smith, what do you think of the players that missed last night's basketball game? Quote, coach's decision. I don't know, man. I mean, I fully respect players and, their mental state of being, their mental well-being. We all know mental health is a real thing, and it's something you should not take lightly. But, listening to Frank Martin in the post game saying that, guys are tired and they're mentally spent and they need a day off. And honestly, I'm really just mind blown by the whole thing because, again, it's so obvious, it's so evident, and last night's comments just reaffirm it, that everyone within Gamecocks basketball, bro, once COVID hit in December and early January, they packed it in. They used that as an excuse, a built-in excuse the entire season. I mean, guys, it's the middle of March, and you still got Frank Martin going over it. You still got Frank Martin echoing it. It's just like they're mentally spent, bro. They're college athletes, dude. They're on scholarship to play basketball. Like, if they're hurt, fine. But they were fine to play in the Kentucky game, but they can't play in the SEC tournament. I just don't compute all that, man. I really don't. Again, I want to have empathy and sympathy, and I totally get it and what they've been through this season, but it's just so clear and evident that, and I'm really surprised because I wouldn't look at Martin and think he'd be that way. I feel like Martin's a pretty resilient guy and tough and somebody that would face adversity head on. I mean, I'm going to be very careful with my words because I there's a part of me that just wants to say whatever, but I'm just surprised at Martin. I'm really surprised at Frank Martin and his reaction to everything. But those guys not playing, hey, they're the ones that got to live with it, not me. So they didn't play. It is what it is. And, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like Keyshawn Bryant's not going to be back anyways. So whatever. Corey Gardner, reason for the time change, I think just the threat of rain. They want to get it in before the rain comes Saturday night. I don't know. I think that's the reason. And Austin Kane, any chance of rain issues this week? I don't think issues. I think we should be okay. I can check on the weather app, but I think we should be all right. I mean, it's like hit or miss when it comes to rain. 50%, hit or miss, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's saying, like tonight, it's saying 15% all day. 10% during the day tomorrow. So, Brandon Wagner, what happened to Keyshawn? I missed that part. Keyshawn just didn't play last night. He didn't play. I don't know if you didn't see that, Brandon, but he didn't play. So, and Frank Martin, Keyshawn, Jermaine Couisnard, and Seventh Woods were all out. And Frank Martin said post-game that it was due to, he cited injuries, but he also cited mental fatigue and their mental health, So, but I will say again, from what I've heard from people, I have heard that most likely Keyshawn Bryant is gone, probably going professional. So, Phil, just tuned in a Longhorn Network on video. Yeah, it works. It works. I'm excited. It definitely works from what I've seen. Definitely works. So again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. 843-790-3377. Let's see. Game 1 in the Lone Star State. How about it? How about it? And by the way, guys, of course, I have not posted my my prediction graphic. So if you haven't listened to the podcast, first off, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. But if you haven't listened to the podcast, I gave my prediction, of course. That's what the show today basically revolved around. And I picked the Gamecocks to win the series 2 out of 3. I think they will go into Austin. I think they will win the series. I think it'll be way too close of a series to pick one or the other side to sweep. But I think South Carolina right now just has that it factor. They're playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of belief in one another, a lot of belief, a lot of belief in what they're doing. So I think winning 2 out of 3, I think South Carolina will take the series in Austin this weekend. That is my prediction. Lock it in. Let's see. Brian Alexander, is Texas good? Yeah, I think they're a quality ball club. Yeah, I mean preseason ranked top 10, I believe, and that wasn't by accident. So, yeah, no, listen, they're a top 10 or they're a top club. They're a good ball club. So definitely going to be a challenge for South Carolina, especially tonight with Ty Madden on the bump. Baron Gaston, flip that cap you wearing upside down. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Brad Vale, horns down. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Love it, folks. Love it. How awesome, honestly. Honestly, like I think I said this. Yeah, I definitely said this on the podcast. It feels, and Carolina Rangers literally taking the words right out of my mouth before I even say it. I'm so happy the season's over. Like, I'm so happy. And then update on Frank Martin's future. No update. Listen, I assume he's going to be back. I'd be utterly shocked if the school pulled the trigger and made a decision on that. No, he'll be back. I think he'll be back. And, I don't think you're going to hear anything for a couple of weeks. I mean, it sounds like from what I heard last night, Frank Martin's going to go spend time with family and reflect and, for a couple of weeks. And then they'll have those meetings with Martin and Caslen and whatever. But I just don't see any way. I don't see any way Martin's not back next year unless he decides to retire or step down or whatever, which, again, I think would be the right decision. I think it'd probably be a good decision for him because, hey, you look now, you're probably losing A.J. Lawson and Keyshawn Bryant. How are you going to be better next year? Like, really? So, I don't know. Phil Harris says, looks like the Texas baseball rerun is on Longhorn Network right now. Good way to familiarize ourselves with their team. Indeed. Phil's getting a scouting report in. Scott Stamey, what's up, man? What's going on? What is going on? Taking your questions, comments, calls as well, guys. 843-790-3377. I got a couple of texts randomly this morning. Let's go, Cox. Horns down. Thought that was cool. And again, guys, in case you missed it, I did pick South Carolina on the podcast to win the series this week, and I think the Gamecocks take 2 out of 3. I don't think they sweep, but I do think they take 2 out of 3. So, yeah, Ronnie Pace. Frank has 3 3-star kids coming in, no top recruits. And I mean, that's what I'm saying is there's nothing you can really hang your hat on that says the future of the program is bright or we should be positive or optimistic or feel good about the future of the program. Like, there's nothing that says that. So, again, why would Frank come back? I just genuinely, outside of he's stubborn as hell, he's hard-headed as hell, why would he come back, realistically? Why would he come back? So, I don't know. Chris Miller, I feel like all 3 games this weekend are going to be close. Going to be a thin line between losing the series and a series sweep. I think it's going to be a very close series. I think it'll come down to the wire all 3 games. Austin Kane, any merch for this series this weekend? Nothing ahead of the time, but if we win the series, I promise you there will be merch. I promise you. We Cocky, what's up, man? If South Carolina sweeps Texas this week, how's your outlook on the rest of the season look like? I mean, it's still a long season. You still got to go through the SEC gauntlet. But, I mean, dude, if you sweep Texas, yeah, you're going to – I'm going to be feeling pretty good about this team. So, Yeah, I'll be feeling pretty damn good. I can tell you that. We all will. You know what I mean? We all will, for sure. But starts tonight, man. If you're going to sweep, you got to beat Ty Madden, which is no simple task. So, I mean, he's a guy literally throwing 97, 98. So, Chandler Bryant says, "What's up? If we sweep Texas, we're not losing no more this year." I hear you. John Gibbs, what's going on? Chad Ramsey is Sling free trial, the way to watch the games this weekend. So, yeah, Chad, you might be late. Update. I went to Sling this morning to do it. They were not offering the 3-day free trial anymore. So, if you cannot get the 3-day trial, this link I just posted is the way to go. Vidgo.com. It's a streaming service. They're doing $10 for their monthly subscription. They're doing like $10 a month for the first 2 months, and it goes up to $60 in the third month. Obviously, you don't need it for 3 months or even 1 month. You just need it for the weekend. So I paid the $10, and now I've got Longhorn Network. So if you cannot get the 3-day free trial with Sling, that VidGo option I think is going to be your best bet, man, because otherwise you're going to be paying for Sling or paying for some other service, probably full price. So David Warren says Frank has 3 million reasons to come back. I mean, dude, I get he's going to get a check, but does he need the money? I mean, honestly, you think Frank Martin needs the money at this point? Martin should be embarrassed with last night's performance in his post-game comments. Certainly doesn't reflect the spirit of a fighting Gamecock. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Austin Kane, I was looking at the SEC teams, and damn, it's going to be a rough time going through. It's going to be fun, though. I mean, the SEC gauntlet, man, it's going to be fun to watch for sure. Elizabeth Ballard, I'd love to see Wes hit at least one home run this weekend. I think he will. I think Wes will at least hit one this weekend. I do. I think he'll have a bounce back weekend. For his last 9. So in a little bit of a slump, just a little bit, but a little bit of a slump. So Adam Ritter says, do you think Bryant just quit on the team? Do I think Bryant quit on the team? No, I don't. I don't think so, but I don't know. Brad Vale, I saw the baseball game is available on ESPN Plus. I don't think you can get Longhorn Network with just ESPN Plus, my guy. I mean, if you can, if you got the loophole, fine. But I literally tried it and it would not let me access it with the ESPN Plus subscription. Now, Longhorn Network might show up on there, but that don't mean you can watch it. So, but again, if you can, you can. But I'm just saying, people, I think need to make sure you got it figured out, because the last thing you want is 7:30 to hit, and all of a sudden you're scrambling to find a stream. So, so let's see. Austin Kane says, Is Texas field a good hitter's field, more favorite lefty or righty? So, yeah, it's a fairly good hitter's field. Definitely favors lefties. It's only 325 down the line in right compared to 340 in left. So, Tommy McClellan, I would reserve judgment on Keyshawn to one of the details. Bro, I don't care. I don't care if he opted out. I don't care if he quit. I don't care what he did, bro. At this point, I truly don't give a damn. I mean, they're all playing for themselves, and the season was over anyway. I truly don't give a damn what Keyshawn Bryant did. Really don't. Todd Smith just did VidGo. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I think that's going to be probably the best way to go. Joseph says, I feel like as South Carolina fans, we sometimes think, oh, God, we got to face Vandy or we got to face Florida. The SEC is going to be brutal this year. I'm honestly ready for our mindset to flip to where other teams don't like having to play us. We're one of the teams that's going to make the SEC brutal. I mean, I think the mindset has flipped a lot. I mean, I think fans are just excited for those series. I know I'm just excited for those series. I mean, I don't think Vandy or Florida is looking forward to playing us, especially with the start that we have. So, yeah, those will be battles, man. Those will be battles for sure, and I can't wait to watch them. Absolutely cannot wait to watch them. Chandler Bryant, the game tonight's at 7:30. I don't know why people are getting the first pitch wrong. I put out the graphics on Friday literally to avoid questions like that. Like, it has the times, it has the network, it has the stats. 7:30 tonight, 3:30 tomorrow, noon on Sunday. 7:30 tonight, 3:30 tomorrow, noon on Sunday. I'm not going at you, Chandler, but I'm just saying a lot of people are confused. A lot of people think we're playing today at 3:30. It's like, no, we're playing today at 7:30. We're playing tomorrow at 3:30. Playing Sunday at noon. Noah Johns, horns down. Yes, sir. Yeah, Stacy. Yeah, Vidgo. Again, I think Vidgo is just the best way to go. From what I've seen. Again, unfortunately, Sling doesn't have, or at least for me, they didn't have that free trial anymore, which sucks, but it is what it is. So, Austin Kane, who'll have the biggest impact on the series? Well, my key player of the weekend is Brett Carey. I just think it's going to be a down-to-the-wire series, and he's a guy I think is going to have to pitch more than once. And, in a series that I expect to be as tight as this one's going to be, it comes down to your guys in the back end of your bullpen and closing the thing down and locking down a win for you. So I think Brett Carey will be a big one. Obviously, there's a number of guys that will play huge roles this weekend, but I think Brett Carey for sure. Retrick Smith says it's awesome. The SEC has 6 SEC teams in Baseball America's Top 25. Yeah, loaded. Todd Smith says he just received an email letting me know about my shirts that I ordered from you. They're on the way. Good stuff. Hey, I appreciate you, man, for real. Appreciate it. Joseph says, I usually like your normal baseball field, but I honestly think Texas's field is sick. I think this weekend will have a super regional feel to it. We get a true night game and some day games. Going to be fun. Yeah, it's going to be a blast, man. I can't wait. Cannot wait. This series is going to be incredible. Austin Kane says, Andy Peters. Yeah, I think he'll have a big impact too. Yeah, I think Petey will pitch, no doubt. So he's one of our guys for sure. He's one of our guys. Tyler Brock, we got a Texas fan or maybe just a Clemson fan talking shit. I don't know. Whatever. People love to troll the Daily Crow, don't they? They love it, man. Here we go. We got a text. What's up, Chris? It's Robbie Davis. Horns down. I feel like as long as we don't leave runners stranded and we capitalize on having runners on the pads and keep them from capitalizing and we can pull it off, go Gamecocks. Yeah. No, listen, timely hitting, that's certainly going to be a key. Capitalizing when you have guys on base, going to be a key. I don't really do keys to series or keys to games in baseball because I feel like the keys are pretty much the same every game. Execute with runners in scoring position, throw strikes, don't give up free bases, don't make errors. I mean, it's, just flat out execute, you know what I mean? So again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Yep, I'll tell you guys this. I'm actually really proud of myself that I did not jump on the Fire Frank Martin train this year. But I can tell you this, assuming he comes back, which I think he will, the first sign that we're not going to the tournament next year, I'm going all out Fire Frank Martin. T-shirts, hats, everything. I mean, I'll be done. I'll be done with Frank. Just to let y'all know, just in case you want a little forewarning, that's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm going to be. So John Gibbs says, I'll say Will Sanders will be the biggest key. Besides Carey in the closing innings, can't wait to see this guy as a junior or senior. Going to be a great one. Bro, I think even next year. I think he's going to be your Friday night starter next year. So, Elizabeth Ballard, I want to see George hit. He's such a good shortstop. Yeah, he's got to hit. He's good defensively. He got a plus glove, but he's got to hit. He's got to hit at some point. And I think Coach Kingston and that crew, they keep putting him out there, just sort of hoping he finds it and figures it out because he's so good in the field. But at some point, man, you cannot be an automatic out in the lineup. You just can't. You can't. You got to have somebody in there that can hit. So it'll be interesting to see how that position evolves, if you will, and the decisions they make regarding, if George Khalil continues to struggle at the plate. Yeah, Ashley Cooper. Yeah. So listen, I tried to sign up with Sling on my Roku TV. I tried to do it on my phone. I couldn't. I don't know. I guess you got lucky. I don't know. I guess you got lucky. Phil says I was looking at the University of Texas and the University of Houston to attend, but chose Carolina. Definitely made the right choice. Indeed. Indeed, sir. Retrick Smith, what interviews do you have coming up for the podcast? Monday, we've got former Gamecocks not closer, but relief pitcher, but former Gamecocks baseball player Matt Vogel. Played on the team from 2014 to 16. So, bro, I love it. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. How y'all feeling about the series? Any predictions? Again, I got the Gamecocks taking 2 out of 3 from Texas. I don't think it'll be a sweep weekend, but overall, do feel good about the series. I think it'll be a classic. Honestly, I think it will be a classic. I think it'll come down to the wire all 3 games. But again, I like this South Carolina team right now. They have that it factor. They have momentum. I think the Gamecocks do take 2 out of 3. So. What does anybody know the updated capacity for the Texas Longhorns? Not the state of Texas, not the Rangers, but for the Longhorns. They're not going to have 100%, right? I don't think they're going to have 100%. I'm going to ask my buddy that lives out there. Austin Kane says that South Carolina will win the first 2 and drop the final game on Sunday. I'd take that. Hey, you'd love an opportunity for a sweep. You'd love to at least have the opportunity to do it. Excuse me, guys. 12:32 here on a Friday, March the 12th, 2021. I don't think it's going to be 100%. I don't think there's any way. All right, my buddy said he's unsure. I highly doubt it'll be 100%, bro. Again, guys, questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Let's see. Noah Johns, you thinking 2 out of 3? I think the same. Let's see. Peyton Clemens, yeah, I saw where the Rangers are 100% capacity. It's wild. I mean, I love to see us getting close back to that. The Braves are doing 33%. So, hey, I think it spells good things for football season. We'll put it that way. So, SC Football TV, you're going to be covering Dawn Staley's team in the NCAA tournament. Yes, we will. We will definitely be covering that. Chandler Bryan, if we sweep Texas, how far do we move up the rankings? We're definitely in the top 10. I mean, there's no question. I'm thinking maybe a top 5 team. Who knows? If you sweep, you might be a top 5 team. You'll be damn close. You'll be damn close to being a top 5 team. So. Johnny Paul in the stream. How about it? Dude, what's hilarious? They have a timeout feature on this. So you could put people in timeout if they're acting a fool. It like turns off their ability to comment for 5 minutes. Isn't that some shit? Isn't that wild? So watch yourself, Johnny Paul. That's funny. That's very funny. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Thank God. Thank God we didn't have to wake up and talk basketball today. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Jeez. John, I'm not worried about the Clemson fans, what they got to say. Man, who gives a damn? We whooped that ass, and we're going to whoop that ass May 11th. It don't matter. Joseph, I absolutely cannot wait to see the Yankee grays and hopefully the gray and garnet pinstripes. Yeah, I think we probably rock Yankee grays tonight if I had to imagine. If I had to guess. All right, guys, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Johnny Paul says, hear me out for a second. Madden's a scary matchup with the Gamecocks. I feel like Texas gets game one, but Carolina takes the rest. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that's how it went down, to be honest. If you listen to my prediction on the podcast, I said the exact same thing. It's going to be a really good game tonight. I think it's going to be a game you got to win 2-1 or 3-2 or what have you. But I think it's going to be a tough challenge for sure. But again, overall, I like South kind of finding a way to win this series. But that matchup tonight, Favre versus Madden, is going to be incredible. So it's going to be incredible. And Madden is a legit arm, dude. 97, 98, wipeout slider, plus changeup. He's a big league pitcher at the college level. I mean, he's right there with Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter for sure. So let's see. Peyton Clemens, I think it'll be interesting to see how we hit against Texas this weekend. Yeah, I think so too. I really do. I like our lineup a lot, but that is the big question I have is will we hit enough? Will we hit enough? So Phil says, Johnny Paul, what's the deal with the Clem Sucks logo? You were telling us on Wednesday that you're a Florida fan. Johnny Paul can't make up his mind. Let's see. Cody Gaskins, how many home runs does Carolina hit this series? I will go with, I think 5. I'll go with 5. I think we get our fair share. I'll put it that way. Cap Moners, this baseball team is so deep. The rest of the season is going to be so much fun to watch. Here's to hopefully bring another title to South Carolina. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun team, man. I was optimistic and hopeful about this team in the preseason, and they're kind of doing, maybe a little beyond what I expected, because I can't say that I expected South Carolina to be undefeated at this point. But, having a hell of a season thus far, that's for sure. And I feel good about this team. I really do. I feel really good about this team. So, again, guys, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Peyton Clemens, if this team were going to go to Omaha, are you going to go? Yeah. Yeah. 110%. Yes. Absolutely. Nothing will keep me out of Omaha. That is like a dream scenario of the Daily Crow live from outside of TD Ameritrade. Like, can you even can you envision it? Can you imagine it? What a time that would be. What a time that would be. So, Oh, Johnny Paul. It's so easy to cheer from the it's so easy to talk shit from the cheap seats, isn't it, Johnny Paul? It really is. Cat Monitor says one concern I have is the bottom part of the lineup. I'd say the top 5 or 6 will almost always be on base at some point. There will be a game or two where the bottom needs to come through. And listen, I agree with you. I think 7 through 9's got to do more. 7 through 9 has got to do more. Especially guys, like George Khalil. Got to swing it. You got to hold your own. So I definitely think the bottom of the lineup, you need to continue to see them developing. You need to get more out of them. There's no question. So I think having Burgee back in the lineup will help a lot tonight too. Let's see. Phil says, let me guess, you're a Patriots fan, Lakers, and Yankees fan. Must be nice to pick and choose your championship teams. Luke Doty, you talk shit, man. I'll just block you next time. It's all good. It's all good. Ain't nothing but love, bro. You just a troll. You just a troll. It is what it is. I don't know what like we've done though to get the trolls in this stream. Like it is the funniest thing. Like we're sitting here talking Gamecocks, whatever, and like I can't like, dude, if it's like this now, imagine football. Imagine football season. Imagine football season. Gonna be unreal. Absolutely unreal. So some loser 12-year-old in his mom's basement. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Not a great way to spend your day, my guy. Brandon Ward says the trolls kill me. Yeah, I mean, dude, no, I laugh it off, man. I laugh it off because you got to think where people are, where they are mentally to do that. So, yeah, it's wild. We get like the random Clemson fans and then just the random people just talking shit. It's so funny. It's so funny. Yeah, Brian Dean, fuck Clemson, indeed. So excuse my language, but not really. So anyways, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Apparently, Alabama is doing work in the SEC tournament right now. So, but yeah, guys, in case you didn't check out the podcast this morning, episode 399 did drop my full prediction for this weekend, South Carolina and Texas. And also, I do kind of like look back and officially close the book on this basketball season. So, really, really good show. And again, for those who have not tuned in and wondering what my prediction is, I do have the Gamecocks taking the series. I think South Carolina wins 2 out of 3. I don't think it's a sweep, but I do think South Carolina goes into Austin, Texas, and wins the series against the Texas Longhorns. I think it's going to be a great weekend, though, man. It's college baseball at its finest. It's college baseball on display. It's going to be incredible. I think it's going to be 3 great games, and starting tonight with Farr against Madden, and I just so excited for this series. So excited for the series. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this while we're on here. Let's see. Courtney Washington, who do you think will be the new basketball coach? I don't think there's going to be a new basketball coach. I think it's going to be Frank Martin. So let's see. I love how the comments, they just have a life of their own. And I appreciate it, Johnny Paul, because honestly, you make it very entertaining for me. So thank you, because the more comments, the better. I love the comments on the stream. So thank you, sir. Yeah, no, it's a good time. It's a good time. Trying to download this video real quick to put on social media. I wonder what unis we're going to rock tonight. I think it's got to be the Yankee Grays. I think we got to be rocking the Yankee Grays. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, and calls. We got less than 15 minutes left here on a Friday. I would also say this. Pay attention to this weekend because I may do a live watch along tomorrow and or Sunday. I may do a pregame show, like for example, Sunday if it's a rubber match and it's a big game. So just bear with me. Just pay attention. Just stay tuned because again, I think that's something that will probably be happening. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Again, I'm trying to limit it as much as possible. And I don't say that in like a negative way, but again, guys, there's so many baseball games. I can't go live for all of them. I also like to just sit down and watch the games and enjoy it. You know what I mean? So we'll see, though. Again, I do love going live. I do love talking in pregame, postgame, all that good stuff. But either way, stay tuned to the Spurs Up Show this week. And obviously, all of your coverage of South Carolina, Texas, going to be a blast. We're going to have a great time. So definitely starting tonight. I'm going to have some buddies over, and we're going to have the game on the TV, and the drinks will be flowing, and the food will be going. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real, real good time. So, Courtney Washington, you don't think Frank will be the head coach next year? That's shocking to me. I think there's no way South Carolina moves on from him. I think there's no way. Do you think they do? Retrick Smith, I know it's early in the season, but are there any lessons USC fans should take away from the success Kingston, the baseball team, is having this year? Lessons? I mean, embrace adversity. Embrace adversity. Don't run from it. Don't fear it. Embrace it. When you embrace adversity and take it head on, good things will happen. You can apply that in your normal life, your sports, whatever. Embrace adversity. Christian Carver, I also watched the entire basketball game. So cheers to both of us, my friend. Phil, I love you, Phil, but man, your opinion on the Yankee Grays is one of the worst. Like people that don't like the Yankee Gray uniforms, that you realize there's many players that say that's our best uniform we wear, right? Like there's many that say. I saw them all over Twitter yesterday. So the Yankee Grays are legendary. I would ask you this, Phil. Let's say you ran the uniforms and you could get rid. I'm assuming you just get rid of Yankee Gray altogether. What would you wear on the road then? Like, what would you replace it with? Because gray is a baseball road uniform. It's a baseball thing. I'm not saying you should wear gray on a football uni, but it is part of a baseball road set. But what would you replace it with, though? I mean, because you're not going to wear white pants on the road, I don't think. I mean, you could technically, but I love gray on the road. I love gray on the road personally. But what would you replace it with? So, I mean, heck, I got a good buddy of mine that thinks the Friday night pinstripes are ugly, and I tell him all the time, "You're freaking crazy, bro." He's like, I'm like, you're my good buddy. Don't get me wrong, but your opinion on those uniforms is trash. I'm not afraid to say that. So, So Courtney says, Chris, do you prefer stripes or no stripes? And I want the Yankee grays. I think if I had to pick, and I put this on Twitter actually, this is how I would go for uniforms for the road set. I would go tonight, Friday, Yankee grays. Saturday, I would do personally black hat, Garnet SC, black tops with Garnet script, and gray pants. If you want to do Garnet gray or Garnet gray, I can live with that too. But I think the black is such an underrated uniform combo. I'd love to see the black gray. And then Sunday, I would wear Garnet hat, black SC, the gray and Garnet pinstripes. So I would do that personally. Now, Johnny Paul, I know you're not in this chat questioning Carolina fans' loyalty. Loyalty? Really? Come on, Johnny Paul. I know you're half brain dead because you're a Clemson fan, but even that's a stretch. Even that's a stretch of an opinion for you to make. Brian Alexander says, I care about wins, not clothing. Well, I care about both. Hey, you look good, you feel good, you play good, you play good. They pay good. So yeah, that's just my personal preference on that weekend rotation in regards to road uniforms. So hey, I'd even be down if you want to switch it up and on Friday wear the gray and Garnet pinstripes. And then Sunday wear the Yankee grays. Whatever you want to do. I think that should be the 3 uniforms, though. 110%. So I'd be shocked if we don't wear Yankee gray tonight, though. I would be utterly shocked if we don't. So we'll see, though. Who knows? Johnny Paul says Mark Ryan on air made a good point on the loyalty. Listen, Johnny, I've gone on that show many times, and Mark's a buddy of mine, believe it or not. And that's almost like blasphemy to say because 99.9% of Gamecock Nation hates Mark Ryan. And I don't hate Mark because I understand what he's doing and where he's coming from, and he's trying to stir the pot. And he's actually really good at his job, believe it or not. But I mean, to question the loyalty of Gamecock fans is a dog shit move. It's a horse shit read. So Brian Alexander, Johnny Paul is in the YouTube. He's on the YouTube side of things. I kind of forget sometimes you guys can't see all the comments like I do, but he's on the YouTube side of things. So if you were on YouTube, you'd see all his comments. You'd see all of his comments. Stacy, Longhorn Network acquired. There you go. There you go. We got it set up. We're rocking. We're rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Love to see it. By the way, guys, if you guys are interested, this is a complete change of subject. But episode 2 for Cox and Cola is live, and it's a good one. A one-on-one sit-down conversation with newly elected student government body president Alex Harrell. So if you guys are interested in that sort of thing, it is there. It is live. It is available. Andrew Honecker Music just got Longhorn Network on Vidgo. Yeah, listen, Vidgo is going to be the way to go. If you can get the 3-day free trial and Sling, more power to you. I was unable to, so I was like, screw it. I'm just going to take advantage. Hold on, was Nathan Nelson a senior? Nathan Nelson was a junior, guys. Is Nathan Nelson not coming back? His last Instagram post makes it very unclear. Let's put it that way. That's wild. All right, guys, got a couple of minutes left. Sorry, just sharing this this Cox and Cola thing. So I'll do that in a second. Again, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. We got a couple of minutes left. Again, episode 399 dropped this morning. Be sure to check that out. My full series prediction for this week, and also a quick recap and reminiscing on the 2020-2021 basketball season. So Longhorn Network, and again, the last thing, I'll close it out with this. If you're trying to get it, vidgo.com, vidgo.com. They're doing a $10 thing. You can sign up for $10. You'll have Longhorn Network for the weekend, and you can cancel it out. So for me, I got it. It's worth paying $10 to watch my team play, but really up to you guys how you want to do. If you can get the Sling for 3-day trial, great. I couldn't do it, whatever. So, and again, if you did not hear, I encourage you, go listen to the podcast. But with that being said, I am picking the Gamecocks to take 2 out of 3 from Texas this weekend. Again, I think it's going to be a great series. I think it's going to be college baseball at its finest. And I think the pitching matchups will be incredible. Can South Carolina do enough with the bats? I think it'll be 3 close games down to the wire. And yes, I think the answer is yes. I think they'll do just enough, and they'll outlast Texas offensively. And I think that will be the difference in this series. And again, I got South Carolina winning 2 out of 3 in this series. Going to be a great time. Just got a text, love your show. Hey, love you. Thank you so much. This has been a great Friday, guys. Beautiful day in the city. Beautiful day for baseball. Beautiful day to win a game 1. It's going to be a beautiful weekend to win a series, guys. Stay tuned to the Spurs Up Show. All your coverage this weekend is South Carolina, Texas, baby. We're going to have a great weekend, a great time. Stay tuned for all your coverage. Like I said, may go live at some point, pregame, postgame, whatever. Maybe you'll watch along tomorrow. Maybe you'll watch along Sunday. I'm not 110% sure yet, but please, I know you guys will roll with the punches, but just please stay tuned because you never know. I just might do that. You never know. So again, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Friday. Go Cox, beat Texas, horns down, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks so much, guys.